What's be up, guys? This is xIrishTricks bringing you a Black Ops gameplay commentary today. And I apologize for all you Modern Warfare 3 fanboys, but right now I'm just feeling Black Ops, you know? It's a fun game. I actually enjoy a lot of the small things this game did to try and bring Call of Duty back to life after Modern Warfare 3. Not Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2 kind of just stabbed it in the groin really hard and twisted the knife. So Modern Warfare 3, not feeling it. Black Ops, I am. So here we go, guys. Here's the commentary. It is the first entry in my little series called Storytime. And also, before I get started, I just want to say, hope you enjoyed the little intro there. My friend designed that for me. It's only temporary, but it was still really nice of him to put that there. If you want to make me a professional intro, any kind of special effects, PM me. And yeah, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, the story today I'm going to be sharing is a time I thought I had legit superpowers. Now, when I say superpowers, I literally mean the things you see in the comic books. For example, flight, super strength, super speed, flexibility, all those kind of things. I thought I had one of these things, and my friend did as well. And the reason we were so, we believed this so much is because we had been watching a lot of movies involving superheroes like Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, the Hulk, reading a lot of comic books. I mean, these were the days. We had no worries as kids. There was school, but homework was a breeze. Just do it, bring it in the next day. Wasn't hard at all. We were both straight A students. It's a different story now. We've both grown apart, but anyways, we were best bros back then. So, we had just engrossed ourselves in this fantasy world where we believed anything in the sci-fi world could happen in the real world, because we didn't understand the laws of physics yet. So anyways, we're back at my cousin's house having this little family gathering, and he was invited along because his parents were there. My parents were friends with his parents, so that's kind of how he was invited along. And we're all chilling at this table. When I say all of us, I mean just me and my friend, and my brother's going to join us later in the story. But him and I are sitting at this table in the basement, and they have like a finished basement. We had the TV on, playing some GameCube. Oh my god, the GameCube. The best console ever. My first console, actually. That's why it's the best console ever. So we're chilling down there, and we're talking about all these, ideas we could have. Like, if he wanted superpowers, he'd tell me the ones he'd want. Like, he wanted to be a psychic guy, so where he can move things with his mind and read people's minds and all this kind of weird mind stuff. And I just wanted to, I was more into the destruction and power kind of stuff, which kind of worries me. I was only 8 years old. I wanted the ability to shoot fire from my hands. I wanted the ability to have super strength. All these really, really cool things a kid would want. But, it was impossible to achieve unless, science somehow alters the world. Anyways, we're chilling out in the basement, and we were just talking to each other saying, oh man, I wish I had this ability. And my friend would say, oh, I wish I had this ability. And we'd compare the abilities and say, what if we had both abilities? Whoa! Sorry, I'm kind of having a little bit of mic spikes in here. I'm planning on getting a new mic soon, but Rock Band's going to have to do. So anyways, him and I are just talking, like I've said several times, and all of a sudden, we kind of just try and see if we had any superpowers, which is ridiculous because we obviously didn't. But the thing that kind of set us off was, my friend asked me to grab a drink off a table kind of near us. It's also kind of far, so I stretched my arm out as far as I could and managed to grab his drink and bring it over to him. And he's just like, dude, do you have any idea how far you stretched right there? And I was just thinking, wait, what's he talking about? What's he talking about? And I asked him, well, no, I mean, I didn't feel anything. And he's like, dude, I bet you have super stretchy abilities. That sounded kind of sexual, but anyways, I was thinking, this could be it. This is my chance to show the world I'm a superhero. And then he's like, wait. I've been hanging out with you all day. I've got to have some kind of power too. Because whatever you've been affected by had to have affected me. So I'm like, alright, I wonder what your power is. And he gets up to stand up off the table. Stand up from his chair. He bumps the table. I didn't realize he bumped the table, neither did he. But it was such a light tap. But there's like this little bouncy ball on the table that rolled across the table to me and just stopped, like, perfectly in place. Now this video is getting to its end. You can see the score up there, 29-0, I believe. I'm going to add a picture because I really don't want to end this story with 2 videos because that would be too tedious. So anyways, hope you guys enjoy the picture. I have no idea what it's going to be yet. But anyways, back to the story. So the ball stops perfectly in place, and this is kind of the thing that really set us both off. We're just like, it's official, we are freaking awesome. So then we're trying to decide, okay, well, how do we control our abilities? And he tells me, well, all you gotta do is stretch, and you have super stretchy abilities. So I keep trying to stretch, nothing happens obviously, but we were still convinced we had powers. I don't know why. And he was trying to like look at things and focus his mind. His face was turning red. He was just standing there going, move, move, and nothing happened obviously. And then we're trying to think, okay, maybe there's certain triggers we're not realizing, because on the movies, superheroes never know how to control their powers at first. And we're just basing all of this off of movies, because that's what kids do. And my brother walks downstairs. This is when my brother jumps into the story. And he's just like, hey guys, what's going on? And I'm just like, dude, Trevor and I have superpowers. And I don't know if I said this already, but my friend was named Trevor. My brother's name is Michael. So my brother's like, you guys have superpowers? That's baloney. B-A-L-O-N-E. Baloney. So he walks over, being really bored, and just picks up a weight that was in the basement, because my cousins like to work out. And it wasn't a heavy weight at all. It was like less than 5 pounds, or 5 pounds at the most. And my friends and I couldn't really read the label. Or we could read. We just didn't see the label at first. So he just picks it up, and all of a sudden, you know, he was picking up a weight, and we thought it was really heavy weight. And him and I just look at each other, and he's just like, whoa, you got super strength. And then my brother bought into this, and he's just like, no way. Just no way. And then all of a sudden, he's into this too. And then we try and think up of a team name. And we're trying to compare our powers to each other, try and see who had the most power so he could elect a leader. And my friend was like, I got mind powers. I could do whatever I want. I could read your minds and whatever. And then it was kind of funny because he tried to bet me he could read my mind. And I was thinking of something that was completely obvious, you know? And he was like, okay, what are you thinking right now? And I said, I'm not telling you. You got to figure it out with your mind powers. So then he does this little focus thing. And all of a sudden he's like, you're thinking about your superhero name. And that actually was what I wasn't thinking about. I wasn't thinking about that at all. I was actually thinking about what our team name could be. But me, so caught up in the moment, I was like, dude, you're totally right. I was thinking that for like a second. And he's just like, I'm a genius. I just applaud to me. So my brother's like, hey, I could beat you guys up. And he runs at me. And he tackles me. And I was like, geez, calm down. And then my friend and I are like, dude, you gotta control your strength, because we don't want you to become a supervillain. Because if you become a supervillain, you know, your powers could destroy, like, the whole goddamn world. And he's saying, you're right. You know, you're right. I could destroy the world, but I don't want to, because I like the world. I like the animals. I like the dogs. And I like the flowers. And my friend are like, okay, then don't destroy the world. And he says, okay, I won't. So then after that, we're all trying to figure out where our superpowers came from. Alright? We all are talking about science, because that's the one thing we can base everything off of. And the only thing we could think of is radioactive material. But none of us had been near anything that was radioactive. But the only thing we could think of was the sun. I don't know why we thought the sun, but we were just set and hooked on the sun gave us superpowers. Because we were at the beach earlier today. It was really hot and humid outside, and we were just like, okay, the sun gave us superpowers. There's no doubt about it. So we go upstairs and tell my parents, and they kind of just look at us like, oh, those silly children, what vivid imaginations they have. And then we got really serious. I mean, we had a team name and everything. We were the Awesome Trio or something like that. And we were trying to tell them, no, we have powers. We can show you. And I do my little stretch thing, try and stretch across the table and grab something. And my dad's like, hey, don't knock over my beer. And yeah, then they crushed their hopes and dreams. Stupid adults. Anyways, that's the end of the story. Kind of a dumb story, but when I look back at it now, I thought it was pretty funny and hilarious. So I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. xIrishTricks signing out. Peace.